Yo, it's your boy Tusiko from Gadget Berry, and today I'm back with one of these videos that are related to cars. And today I'm not going to be talking about GoBit, but I'm going to be talking about SMD as the title says. So I went straight to my Microsoft Edge browser, which I don't have a lot of personal browsing in, because I don't want to, implicate my personal browsing history and shit like that with the whole world. Not that I got any skeletons there, but some personal things can just the internet knows you, so I don't like my personal things to be out there like that. With that short intro given, let's just search SMD on the net and it's gonna bring us. And the other thing I don't like the most is that when I'm using Chrome signs me in automatically on SMD, which means that they put in my email address and they have all my details in there. They show my names and stuff like that because I have an account there. So it's not about buying. Basically, for me, it's about showing you guys how you can get gas cheap. So I don't see a need for me to log in or sign in, so to speak. So one thing I love to do when I'm at SMD online auction websites, I just click to online daily sales because that's where the pricing is at, like the direct pricing is at, and that's where you can see the live bid action happening. Like you can see people bidding for a car and see who's the last person that has placed biggest bid. See their code, their bidding code, see how determined they are about the car. But let's just go through the cars real quick. Here's a Toyota Yaris T1. I don't like Toyota Yaris T1. It must be a T3 because the T1, I don't like that engine they're using. I think they're using a Daihatsu or something 1-liter engine, but that engine doesn't look like a Toyota engine to me. I'm not a Toyota specialist or anything, but mechanics, people who know about cars, please tell me from which brand does this engine originate from, this particular engine. I really don't think Toyota made this engine, and they were, to prove that they were not even makers, like manufacturers of this engine, they didn't even put their logo on it, whilst on the other Yaris there is their logo there. So if you don't put your badge on something, it's not that good. So I really don't believe in these T1s. I believe in the T3s, starting from T3s upwards. I think this is a 3-cylinder engine, yeah. But moving on forward, and this car is too smashed. It's at 17.5. It's not a bad buy for somebody who thinks they can work on this thing, because the mileage is quite high as well, at 399,756 kilometers. So yeah, this one I wouldn't be interested in it. The first one is the Nissan Navara. It's a starter, the diesel 2.5. A lot of people will be interested in this car. It's starting. It's at 50,000 rands currently at the moment. It's a code 2, which is very good. It's got 320,289 kilometers. It's a light commercial vehicle. 360 view. So it seems to be like a club cab, where usually those doors open like suicide, in a suicide form, like the opposite way, and there's some small seats there for kids or for people who desperately need a lift, stuff like that. Nice Navara. I do not know a lot about these Navaras, but I know that they were made under they were made in that period whilst Nissan was still fully owned by Nissan. So I know this is totally Nissan's an engine work, and Nissan everything, all the parts and stuff on this car are Nissan. They're not infused with Renault, because we now know that Renault has bought a huge chunk of Nissan. So we see a lot of Renault and Nissan collaborations in cars, in products such as the NP200 and stuff like that. Nice deep cup holder in the C. You also get a second cup holder down here on the door pad alone on its own. It's got 4 electric windows. It's this is the rear. Oh no, it's the front door because I can see the side mirror. Nice 2 cup holders in the middle, and the thing is starting. Let's see the comments. It's just saying starter, so there's no hail damage or water damage. The car was previously uninsured. Let's move on to the next car. On something a lot of people can relate to. This kit starts as well to 1.9 TDI. It's a very good vehicle if you've got a business. It's a panel van, so it's diesel as well. So the reason why I say it's good if you've got a business is because diesel gets consumed slower than petrol because it's thicker. I didn't know that. I'd have to say that in English one day, and I'd struggle for words like that. But yeah, in Zulu it's easy. You just say utizili uthiki kakhulu, so wona udla kancane imoto, and the petrol ulight kakhulu, so imoto ikwazi ukumunca very fast. So that's how we do it in Zulu. So in English I really didn't know how to put those words, but I did, and yeah. Is this a caddy or a combi? Yeah, it's a caddy, but they're saying caddy combi 1.9 TDI, so I believe they model like that. I thought a combi is a combi on its own, just like here's a combi 2009 combi. It's a starter, 40,000 rands again. Good prices today. SMD, good prices. Yeah, I think my recorder is about to stop because I haven't paid for the full package, and I need to work on that Xbox recorder because it's free and it leaves no watermark, man. What am I doing with these bendy cams and stuff like that? Let me show you this car real quick. I see the seats have been converted. This is some sort of a party bus. Can do some dancing in the middle if you guys are drunk and shit like that, and just having a jaw, you know. Yeah, this I can tell. Nice idle. If you're idling under 1, for me, I take that as a good sign. I think this is gonna be the last or second to last car because the penny cam is only keeping me at 10 minutes. And of course, if you guys like the video, press the like button. Of course, if you'd like to see me more videos, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, share the video, help your friends and family get cars cheaper. This Ford Fiesta 1.4 Ambiente, I'm not gonna go for it. Starting at 24 grand. A lot of people will be interested at this because it's starting at 25 grand, and the damage seems to be structural. You need to do you need 2 rear you need 2 left doors, front and the back. You need a rear tail light, so it can't be a rear tail light, it can't be a front tail light. Obviously you need lights in the front, actually 1 light in the front, but for uniformity you need 2 lights. You need a bumper, you need a set of grills, you need a lot of things. But for 25 grand, I think it's gonna go for 30 grand, and quite a reasonable buy for a person that's gonna be getting it. The kilometers are at 567 kilometers, which is not that bad, but there's too much work to be done on that vehicle. Let me see if I can squeeze in another one. Let's see how many more minutes. So I got seconds. Let's squeeze in another one real quick. 15,000 for this G5. If you're willing to have a Golf 6 that is using diesel, there you go. 50,000 rands for this bad boy over here. Does it start? No, it doesn't start. You need to work on the engine, but 50 grand get you this car. Nice leather seats, nice interior. I think it's the upper spec ones. It's not on. Nice gauge cluster, by the way. The thing goes up to 260, so